especially now that all my Amiibo have come. And I'm kind of excited to get to go through and see what all we have. So here's the first guy from today. And so this is the first Switch Amiibo I've seen, and they completely copped out on the back art, which is lame. Nintendo, this is lame. No functionality, no in-game, no nothing. There's no details. There's an outrageous price tag on this. But at least he's beautiful, right? I think he's gorgeous. And the 4 Legend of Zelda Amiibo, scan in, and I think it said something about like your glider, that it gives you custom fabrics for your glider, which is cool. Randomly, it'll give you those things along with, right, the normal like weapons and food and supplies. And then there's another one that's coming yet, the Minoru construct, which I'll put a picture of up here because the picture of it is amazing. And I'm wondering if they're gonna do another like larger scale Amiibo like they did with, right, like with the Guardians. That would be incredible if they did another big one, but I do not want to know what the price situation would be on another big one. So, yeah, this is already tough enough. But also, right, as an Amiibo collector, I don't really care what the functionality is. I care how gorgeous they are and how awesomely they're gonna display. This one I feel like is a little awkward, right? Like I get what they're trying to do with the motion. Like I get what they're trying to show us, how nimble and gorgeous. Super cool, but like with it on the clear stand and then on the, well, this Legend of Zelda base is kind of cool with the, I mean, it's very standard Legend of Zelda, right? Gorgeous. Again, super blank back. And what is nice about the Best Buy ship to home, like if you do the in-store pickup, they'll put stickers wherever they want, and it just breaks my heart. But at least this is clean, right? So that's nice. So there's number 2. There's only 1 in this box. Best Buy. I wonder if they came from different places. This is why they shipped things in separate boxes. Because I managed to get all of my Amiibo, except for Yunobo, of course, pre-ordered through Best Buy. So they knew that I wanted all of them. They knew that I had prepaid and was waiting. All right, now these are Capcom ones, and here's one of the reasons to not pre-order. Like, what if I was keeping these minty in the box? Like, what are you doing? Who packaged this? Who thought it was okay? Like it's like literally bent. Like somebody folded this over. Luckily, I don't care, and these are probably coming out of the box. Okay, so this is Kimberly. These are way bigger than I had anticipated. That is a big Amiibo. It's gorgeous. The detail, like the motionality, and then in her hair. Like I almost wish, try and see the base. The base has like that color cloud on it, so you can't see like whatever the Street Fighter symbol is gonna be. I wish, remember like the Skylanders and stuff where they had, or like the Disney, sorry, that's my cats fighting. The Disney figures, right, where you could sit it on the base and the lit up base would then light up the figure. I wish, like that one looks like that would be amazing, right? All lit up. All right, so there's the first Street Fighter. Here's another Street Fighter. Here's a Luke. This one is in, the box is in really nice shape. Super clean, right? Again, no indication, but this one you can see the base. And this one, he's on a blue base. Interesting, so the bases aren't the same. Again, like those like clear elements around him would be so cool, like lit up from underneath. If the base, if the bases did that. It's interesting that they all have different bases. All right, that's box 2. So what do we got? One more. One more of each. One more Street Fighter, and then one more Legend of Zelda Sage, right? Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited to know that they're already planning like more Amiibo down the road, that this isn't already going to be limited to a launch thing. Oh my gosh, the texture. And then this character's on a yellow base. The texture on this outfit is so cool. And then like the blue cloud. I'm trying to show as best as I can in the lights. What else? There's Sidon. What is this? Oh, that's her. Oh, because I already did Amiibo. You guys already saw. Sidon is small. I wish he was a little bit bigger. I want to be able to like, I need multiple cameras going. But he's gorgeous. The expression on his face is great. Very cool. On the traditional base there. And then Miju, who is so gorgeous. Again, a pretty small Amiibo for $30. Killing me. I'm wondering if that's how they're trying to like be like, oh, well, we've got limited supply, right? We don't want to make a ton of them. We're just gonna up the price because we know Lindsay will pay it, so. All right, those are my new Amiibo. I haven't decided exactly how those are gonna get opened or displayed. My Amiibo wall is fairly full currently. And so that's kind of become one of the next things in our game room space is we've been talking about, how are we gonna display this? How are we gonna, store games in a cool, eye-catching way that can be part of the decor. It's all coming. But yeah, Yunobo is definitely the biggest one, as he should be, but I mean, that's pretty little, right? Remember when we up paid for the Guardian and we up paid for Detective Pikachu was one of the big ones, and that was $30 as it was back then. All right, so here is what GameStop had for the pre-order menu. Very, very similar to what they had when we went, oh my gosh, a million years ago, 2009, and slept out to get our Wii. They kind of came out with these flyers and we're like, all right, like check what you want. And then, right, when you come in, at least for the Wii, this is how they did it. When you come in, we'll have a bag ready, we'll hand it to you, you can go through it, we'll double check that you have everything that you want, and then you can check out. For this, they still had, right, like the system and the games and all those things, like you kind of came up and you said, oh, I'm number so-and-so, which luckily our numbers were not stapled to our system. My gosh, can you imagine? Right, so they like pull your system and then just kind of ask like, okay, what else, right? What else did you want with this? So I'm not exactly certain what it was that they were trying to do by having it, having those things in the pre-order. Like if you didn't do anything. Anyway, here's the new Pro Controller. It's gorgeous. This box is heavy. I'm excited to check it out. Although the one on the box Are they all, is it actually like gray like that? I guess I hadn't realized that it actually does look a little bit different, more than just switch to different, you know what I mean? So I'm using my handicap shears to cut this. I try to not mutilate boxes. I'll try. Oh, come on, I just cut that. See, because then I can do stuff like that. And just snip it off. Tip of the week right there. All right, this is a nice sturdy, oh my gosh. Is it gonna pull out or does this like flap down? It's gonna pull out. Here he goes. Hey. Nice minty charging cable, there you go. He's like sleeping all wrapped up like a mummy here. Nice. I mean, that's super simple. There's no inserts or anything. It's just, here you go. I guess everything is on the box, which I'm kind of about that. Like skip the inserts, skip the paper extras. Oh, that is very nice looking. It's really quite top heavy. I don't know about balance in my hand, but look at how sharp that color difference is. That's nice. Try and tip it so you can see the details on there. The Switch to You logo. There's no texture to it. It's very actually like flat and matte. It feels very similar to the Joy-Cons without being the same material. Does that make sense? Lights, connectivity, this all looks the same. This is different though. Ooh, those sound great. Under buttons, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. Reprogrammable, right? Isn't the whole thing reprogrammable? Can't I like swap buttons now? Then again with the C button down here by my thumb. I like the color variation there. That's sharp. I hope it stays nice. It's very heavy and it's very like, I don't know, where do I hold it? How do I find the balance there? It's kind of awkward. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes, how that plays out. I'll pack these goodies back in here. I'm just gonna tuck the cable back in here for now. And slide this. This is a cool box setup. I'm about this. Shoot. Immediately make a mess of it. Shoot. Fold her back up. Good to go. Let's do the camera. Everybody wants to know about the camera. Lock this so I can just slide it. Back up. Yep. Opening Christmas presents. Oh, that one cut nice. So let's look quick. Nintendo Switch 2 camera. And then it's showing, again, I'm guessing there's not gonna be any paper insert, right? Because it's showing me all these goodies on the back. About the camera and the distance and the way that the head can move. Connectivity, right? How to get things working the way that you want. I like it kind of gives you a size scale on this side picture, right? With the hand, because this, you never know. But having the hand and then the system there, you're kind of getting a better idea. There's another little picture on this side. Sharp. All right. Let us see what cool toys. And it's packaged the same too. It's got this nice slide out box. He's kind of wrapped in there. That's cool. Ah, I'm really enjoying your packaging this go around, Nintendo. Thank you. Like just the accessibility of that, right? There's no plastic clamshell to cut. There's no tricky ties or anything. It's just cardboard. I mean, right? I could recycle this if I wanted to. And it's just a little door. And then you're in. connective cable. I'm guessing it's C to C. Thank you, C to C. This is heavy too, holy cow. The base is really nice and weighted. That is impressive. I'm just gonna slide you out. Cute little guy. And it has, so there's his fancy little flashy head, very shiny and reflective. I'm guessing there is a, oh, there's like a, oh, okay. I'm like, what is this little notch? Ready? Boop. Open, close. The white is there to show you that the camera is shut. I love that. And then, yeah, the base is super heavy and it's got kind of a pad on the bottom. I was printed on similar to the way the Amiibo are, and it's very, very heavy. And then it's got this nice little rubbery guy here to hold the cable. That's gonna have to be attached, right? Because there's the back of the head. There's the USB-C. So snap that in, snap it into your system. You're good to go. That is not ugly. Like I was kind of feeling, and I love, right, that there's a cutesy one that's coming out. This isn't awful. I don't hate this thing. And I do love that it has like a nice little security cover there, so you're sure. And it's very obvious, right, when it's open. It's very obvious when it's open or closed. That's cool. All right, so then there's that cool toy. So I just wanted to cover some Amiibo functionality real quick. The Legend of Zelda ones, they have similar uses, right, like they have previously, right? They unlock some secret things that you can't get other ways, but then for the most part, you're scanning them to get weapons and food and other in-game essential kind of things. The Street Fighter Amiibo are a little different. These guys are going to allow you to save your fighter, is what they're saying. So it also allows character customization. Save your fighter, and it means like the colors and the outfits and so on that you have chosen for your specific main fighter, and then also the control setup, right? Since you can rewrite your controller button layouts. So it'll be interesting to see. That is just heartbreaking. Interesting to see exactly what they are going to do, and if maybe that functionality will expand, right? These are the 3 like actual figure Amiibo. The card pack, which GameStop exclusive, thank you very much, Mr. Rightway, for mentioning that. GameStop has the 22 player card pack, and it's not like random card packs, right? And you're having to like find all no, it's everybody in one box. If that's something you're interested in, if you're a Street Fighter person, if you're a card collector. I collect these because they're gorgeous and fun, and I like to display them. So I don't really have an interest in the cards. But the card functionality is the same as the full like figure Amiibo. So again, gonna do, right, like customization saves, button layouts, that kind of stuff. And there is, who is the other? It's Terry, right? Is the other Street Fighter Amiibo that already exists. And so this is like Amiibo like buzz people talking about. So there's no Terry Amiibo. I don't know if there's a card. That I don't know. There's no Terry Amiibo, which saying there's no Amiibo, there's probably no card, right? That's an Amiibo. But there's also not functionality with the Terry Smash Amiibo that does exist. That's kind of a weird disconnect, right? That was part of the appeal of the Amiibo, right? Was there like universal functionality, like, right? Even if it's not from this game, you know, I can scan it in, which let's look how this works on here. I can scan it in and it will allow me to use my Amiibo, right? It'll allow me to use it for whatever, give me whatever kind of bonuses, whether it's, you know, a game character specific, or if it's just like a random cool bonus that I get because it is an Amiibo, even if the Amiibo's not like associated with the game. this does not show me how to scan Amiibo. C button, which can open game chat. There's a little asterisk by it because it talks about how you have to have more cool toys in order to use game chat. Yeah, I don't know how to scan the Amiibos. Amiibo. It's Amiibo. All right, there's my PSA. Amiibo, 0. Amiibo, no S. It's already plural. Amiibo refers to the whole like group of all the figures. Single Amiibo, plural Amiibo. All right, so I do have a system, and I was going to go through the process of opening it so that people can see. Just do a super basic unboxing, which is fun. This box got like beat up on the top. Like I don't even know. I don't know. Right, again, luckily I unboxed mine for display, so it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. All right, so sticker. This means you're gonna need to download the game, right? Because there are even two Mario Kart World Bundle boxes available. Super interesting. So sticker, or there's the one that have it printed really nicely. I do believe that is a Walmart thing with it. The banner printed across the bottom with the Mario Kart. So, and it is a download. You do have to take the time and download it. How the heck? Where does this box end? I don't even know. It's almost like wanting the sticker to just peel off. There we go. Shoot. Mario Kart music stuck in my head. I hope everybody's already been using their the Nintendo Music app. So again, no inserts, no nothing. It's just printed right there on the box. What a cool idea. I think that's brilliant. I mean, it's one less thing for collectors to haggle over, right, 50 years from now. But yeah, there's like warnings, and then this GameStop just did like these labels. So open it up. Connectivity. Yeah, set it up, plug it in. Shows you how to detach the Joy-Con. Hit the power button. It shows you what your power adapter should look like. I like that for the USA. But then, yeah, I see why stapling stuff to the front of the box was damaging this screen. Because y'all, that's it. That's it. There's not a whole lot of fancy going on here. That's heavy. That is a heavy guy. Little system, screen, not very little. It's funny, I'm so used to, Switch 2 there. I'm so used to my Switch Lite, like everything always looks big. That is large. These are awesome looking. Like, I don't know, at first I didn't like the gimmicky colors, right? And they're sticking with the red and blue, right, with Mario, or with like the original Switch controllers were. Again, I like the color under the joystick. I think that's fun. Here are those, and then this is just going to lift out this whole thing. Oh, there's cabling in here, or is this a book? How do we get it? Box. These are the important questions. Oh, here we go. Just have to look at it for a minute. Oh, and there's my download code that I'm not going to show you. There is a little bit of a pamphlet in here. Health and safety, usage. There is HDMI, and then the little skates for the, it's got, interesting. So I wonder if it's like extra smooth or something to help it glide as a mouse. I'm still deciding how I feel about calling this red. It's definitely like orange. My shirt is red. This is like orange or pink, right? Like a coral paint color, or whatever. Again, I'm not in charge. Nintendo did not call me. Nintendo did not say, hey, what do you think about this? Oh, okay, so this is the grip. Super sharp. And the color in the well where it'll snap in. Again, the finish is kind of like a matte plastic, right? But then inside here, it's got, let's see if I can get the light to shine on it. It's got like plastic grippies, almost more feeling like silicone grippies on the like shinier plastic. And it's like that on both sides. And does it have the switch to? It does. It has the switch to logo in the middle. You see all the lights in my living room. Let's see. Can I do this? Do. Oh, just like that. Done. Ooh, let's do the other one. That's fun. Pop! It just pops on. Like, it sounds mean. I still love you, Nintendo, but like this is what you've always wanted the other Switch Joy-Cons to be. Like, that's it. They're connected. Done. Controller. Amazing. That's really sharp. And actually, this feels more balanced in my hand than the way that Switch 2 Pro Controller wants to go. Oh, with the lights on the sides and everything. This is just a really nice layout. So, and then using this as a controller too, then you have the C button down at the bottom also, like you would have it added on the Switch 2. This is actually really comfortable. It doesn't have the back buttons. It doesn't have that functionality. So for more complicated, customized gaming, that is not going to be, it doesn't sit like, I'll show you. It has like a weird angle it's at, I don't know. Cabling, C to C. This is the power plug, big guy here. Same, like solid, it says Nintendo, matte plastic. That's nice though. And then this is the dock. I haven't even really thought about what the dock looks like yet. I remember it looks a little sleeker, but this is huge. It looks way more toastery with like that curved edge on the back. It feels nice. It's definitely bottom heavy, which I like. I don't think that's the case. And there's your 2 USBs. I don't think that's the case with the original. And it's bottom heavy because there's fan in there. Right, like let me show you. It's all textured and open so that there can be the fan. And then it has a little bit of fan venting on the back. This must be the pocket for, yeah, so here's where like the feed in is for the cabling. Come in and connect. That's awesome. Stop. So this is AC, HDMI, and then it has a LAN connection at the bottom. Yes. Because I want to play with everybody. And then inside, again, it's a really super shiny plastic. And it's got, down at the bottoms, it does have a little, no it doesn't. That's like a, oh, that's the switch that it hits so that you know it's like engaged to tell the TV or whatever. And to like lock it in to engage it. Right, because there's like the middle thing in there where it connects to charge and all that stuff. But there's a little button right where it's triggering. So this doesn't even have the grippies that the controller thing does, which let me try this. So you have to, because of the magnets, right? I can't just like pull it off, and I legitimately can't just pull it off. It's actually kind of crazy. You have to hit these little back triggers on them, okay? And that's the same when it's on the system or when it's on here. And you just hit it and it pulls off. And it legitimately, And it is like a physical boop, boop, boop. So hopefully these little nubbins don't wear down too fast, right? It is just plastic. Don't wear down your nubbins, folks. It's a life lesson. Right, so like this has those kind of like rubbery silicone grippy things on here to kind of help hold the Joy-Con in here in formation the way that you want it. The dock doesn't have that. Oh, I love that. It just snaps right in. My goodness. 8 years ago, that would have blown my mind. As it was, it still blew my mind. It's nicer. It's a nicer dock, right? Definitely heavier bottom to keep the fan in the bottom there and keep things aired up and circulating. And that's it. That's it. Feels like I got to the bottom of that very expensive box very quickly. But that is what I wanted to share. I just wanted to kind of go through all of the cool toys that we had gotten today. I know there are other things available. There's a bunch of games that came out. Please, physical media, folks, right? If you're buying games, try and buy the physical copies while you can, if you can. And yeah, I guess if you have any questions, the internet is full of people who are so super excited to talk about this stuff. Please go, and I would definitely like cross-reference videos and things right now to make sure that the questions that you're asking, especially like maybe about Joy-Con compatibility or right, using it in mouse mode or things about the camera and that kind of stuff, go to Nintendo. I know they're not always like super crystal clear and direct on this is how you do this. Like sometimes they kind of lack, you know, here's all this neat stuff. How do I use it, right? Like how do I use an Amiibo with the controllers or even with these Joy-Cons? Like I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look it up. And the first place I'm gonna look is Nintendo, right? Lots of people posting videos today. Lots of us are having fun. Getting ready to gear up for the next era of Nintendo gaming, right? This is gonna be a lot of fun. And I am thrilled that I have all this box cleaning up to do now. There are people absolutely excited to finally get to play Mario Kart World, get things going. I know that I'm going to get my account on my Switch and then I'm going to pair it to my Nintendo account on my phone so that I can be doing the screenshots and the video clips straight to my phone, and then I can disseminate from there, right? Be able to post things and edit pictures in Canva and do all those kinds of fun things. I'm really looking forward to that. So for now, I guess we're gonna say thanks for playing. See you next time.